Hello everyone, and this is our session 2 of biological classification. In the earlier session, we studied about bacteria Monera and a bit of introduction about biological classification. So the agenda of our today's session is at first we'll do the recap that what we studied earlier, and then we'll study the kingdom Protista. So let's begin. In the last class, we studied about the five kingdom classification, which was given by R.H. Whittaker. R.H. Whittaker in 1969. It was given by R.H. Whittaker in 1969. Further up, he classified it into two-domain system. Two domains in which one included monerans and other domains included protists, then fungi, then plantae, and at last animalia. We studied about monerans, which is the sole bacterial kingdom and is known for its prokaryotes, the only prokaryotic kingdom. We studied about the placing of Chlamydomonas and chlorella, Chlamydomonas and chlorella in Protista, as they are unicellular eukaryotic organisms. Unicellular eukaryotic organisms. And if I talk about the next thing, was Paramoecium and amoeba, which were earlier placed in the animal kingdom. Paramoecium and amoeba, these were placed earlier under animal kingdom, but as they are unicellular eukaryotes, therefore they were classified into the protistans. Next up, what we studied was about the kingdom Monera bacteria, in which we studied about archaebacteria and eubacteria. Monera, here we studied about archaebacteria and eubacteria. Archaebacteria are of three types. Three types of archaebacteria are there. First, halophiles, living in salty conditions. Methanogens, like Methanobacterium. Methanogens, which are found in gut of ruminant animals. In marshy lands. And as we know that marsh gas is methane. So marshy lands are methane gas rich lands. Last but not the least is thermoacidophiles. Hot sulfur pools. So that's what we studied about archaebacteria. And archaebacteria are able to live in these extreme conditions because of a unique characteristic that their cell wall is made up of glycoproteins. So what makes eubacteria different from archaebacteria is their cell wall, as archaebacteria have a glycoproteinaceous cell wall. Further up, we studied about eubacteria, which included bacteria, gram positive, gram negative, and cyanobacteria, which included autotrophic, photosynthetic organisms. In cyanobacteria, we studied about autotrophic photosynthetic organisms which possess chlorophyll A pigment that is similar to that found in plants. So that is a special characteristics of cyanobacteria. Alright. We have gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. Gram-positive bacteria which takes up the stain is gram-positive, and which do not takes up the stain on dyeing is gram-negative bacteria. Further up, we studied about heterotrophic bacteria, which are majorly decomposers. Heterotrophic bacteria, which are decomposers. In heterotrophic bacteria, we have lactobacillus. Lactobacillus. Number 2, rhizobium. Number 3, streptococcus. As we know, lactobacillus is used for setting of card, and therefore this bacteria is responsible for setting of card. Lactobacillus acidophilus. Rhizobium is responsible for nitrogen fixation in leguminous plant, and streptococcus is used for the manufacture of streptokinase. Streptokinase, which is a clot buster. Which is a clot buster. It is given to prevent myocardial infection due to clot formation. So these are majorly decomposers. Further up, we studied about a chemosynthetic bacteria, which are a type of autotrophic bacteria, and these bacteria derive their nutrition from nitrites, ammonia, and utilize the energy for ATP formation. Utilize it for forming ATP. For forming ATP. So that's what we studied about chemosynthetic bacteria. It is responsible for nutrient recycling of nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and iron. So this is what we all studied in our last lecture. So let's begin further on. Kingdom Protista. So Kingdom Protista is the second kingdom with unicellular eukaryotes. Unicellular means single celled. Kingdom Protista have unicellular eukaryotes. Uni means one, or single celled. One. So we have unicellular eukaryotes. Eukaryotes means well-defined nucleus. Monerans are prokaryotes as they don't have a well-defined nucleus, but eukaryotes have a well-defined nucleus. We are studying Kingdom Protista, and Kingdom Protista includes all the unicellular eukaryotes, means all the single-celled organisms having well-defined nucleus. They are found in different regions, from fresh water to marine water to sometimes very extreme, and majorly they are marine, except some. Majorly they are marine, or like seawater. They are found in seawater. So there are fresh water, there are seawater, and there are different as well. So in Kingdom Protista we study about different organisms. So our kingdom is Protista. As we all know, the taxonomic hierarchy in which species, genus, family, order, class. Species, genus, family, order, class. Then phylum, and at last kingdom. So we are studying Kingdom Protista, which is unicellular eukaryotes. Kingdom Protista have single-celled organisms with well-defined nucleus and are present in a lot of regions, majorly in seawater or in water, and some are found outside as well. So we are studying kingdom Protista. Now we are going to study the phylums of kingdom Protista. Kingdom Protista. We are going to study the phylums of kingdom Protista, as we know that kingdom के बाद आता है phylum. The thing that comes after kingdom is phylum. From up to down. ठीक है? From up to down, what comes after kingdom is phylum. So now we are going to study the phylums of kingdom Protista, and the phylums that we have here are what is happening?